Okay, here we are back again with more Dragon Age Origins, and we're gonna go talk to the Revered Mother and see if she will let us take Sten out of that cage. Whoever Sten is.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Kunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Kunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Kunari is a danger.
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Alright, good job, Liliana. Ooh, there's a bookshelf over here that I totally missed last time. Anything else?
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
What's the significance of the brazier?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
I know all Chantries keep a fire to honor her death.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous, before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
Aren't there easier ways to keep a fire going?
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
That seems like a terribly monotonous task.
It should take as much concentration to cleanse the soul as to cleanse the body.
Okay, I'll leave you alone then.
I wish you well.
Is this
What now?
No, I can't unlock that. I'm trying to remember how to get access to this.
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
What are those priests chanting exactly?
The Chant of Light. Surely you know it.
I've never heard it sung quite like this.
Perhaps you haven't heard these verses before. The entire chant takes weeks to sing, and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week, and finish anew each first day.
Tell me more about the Chant of Light.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
How do you even know the Maker exists?
He created this world. Every sunrise is proof of his existence. Every child born shows he loves us still.
I should go.
May the Maker watch over you.
I'm trying to remember if... Maybe I have to talk to the Revered Mother again.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
No.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
I know there's like somebody I can talk to. That's alright. Let's go to get Sten.
Right.
Let's save because the game just froze on the loading screen for a minute there, and it's like, I better save, just make sure.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Yeah, because I don't have any bread or anything, so you're just gonna have to accept that. Sorry.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, probably not.
No, you really don't.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Alright, let's go get Sten.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Sweet. Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Good luck with that. Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Yeah, sure. But I'm gonna keep this party for now because I don't have any gear for Sten. I need to get some better gear for him before I can do that. So, yeah. Yep.
Yes, of course.
Nice. See, I thought that chest was there somewhere. Okay. Let's,
As you wish. Let's make this quick, shall we? Here comes trouble. Let us end this. Another battle, I see. This should be easy enough. Let's end this. On it.
there we go. Well, that group is taken care of anyway.
Right.
And let's see here. Here's another elf fruit.
On it.
Let's just all get on him. Yep.
Time for a little cleanup.
Oh, this should be good.
Right. Fools! Let's get started.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Let's get started.
It's your time to die.
You should run while you can.
Nice.
This should be easy enough. Here we go!
All right.
Let's get started.
Okay, cool. Let's save again. Okay, so this is a thing that you can only do with the dog. Also, I leveled. Let's do this, and I can take a specialization now because I'm at level 7. Take specialization point at 7 and at 14. I'm gonna go ahead and take Spirit Healer for my first specialization because Group Heal is a really nice spell to have. And this is a landmark tree. This is these are occasionally you find them around places, and there we go. The dog wheezes on it and gets a buff. That's literally what it is. The dog wheezes on the tree or object or something and gets a buff in the area where that object is. it's you know, whatever. It's funny.
Right.
Death Root. And we've got another band of bandits.
On it. You're floppy. Let's make this quick.
It's your time to die.
Let's get started. You should run while you can.
Let's
I never liked this. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? As you wish. Let's get started.
there we go.
On it.
Ooh, there we go. Some nice gear. I think I took out all the bandit groups now, so I should be able to turn that in.
On my way.
Doo-doo-doo. Let's save. So yeah, I weeded out all the bandits so we can go turn that into the chanter in the village. Let them know. And I think we also got some gear that Sten can use, which will be nice. You sir can take these off. Yeah, you can take that off too. turn this in.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Nice, and now we have more quests. When bears attack. On behalf of Thed the farmer and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As is the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood, to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. And a last keepsake. A thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, Goodwife Sarha, is missing. As she has been missing for the better part of a week as of this writing, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. The office of the chanter will compensate this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers. May the Maker turn his gaze on us all. Fair enough. Let's do these. Let us do these. I have to go back out to the same general area as we were before. And now we see some wolves out here. Oh boy.
On it. But show me what you've got. This should be easy enough. How about you?
Let's get these guys.
Let's get started.
There we go. You know. And, oh, look at that, a corpse. You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. So sad. So sad. And here's some bears.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. You're mine! All right, let's go! It's your time to die! Everyone shall stand. We have done well.
Oops, too late. There's some spiders. Hey! Got webbed. Jerks.
Let's get started. Oh, this make us reserve. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
All right.
On it. Let's get started. As you wish.
Oh, and Alistair leveled. Let's give him a couple more strength and another constitution. And yeah, let's give him taunt. He should totally have taunt. Taunt is a really good bread and butter skill since he's going to be our meat shield for pretty much this whole game. You better have taunt. And let's go turn in these quests to the Chanter's board. Do 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 do.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
All right. I think that's it. Yep. I think that's it for the Chanter's board. Let's just head back this way. Because I think that's pretty much everything else we can do here. That's Red Cliff. Yeah, that's all the Lothering stuff that we had.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Oh dear.
Attack!
This is not what I wanted for this day. This is not what I wanted. Alright. But you give me no choice. You give me no choice.
As you like.
You brought this on yourself.
Come now! Defend yourself! Alright, rough battle until then!
Now we get our hands dirty.
I try to be merciful! As you wish. Move and hurry! Strike and kill! On it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Right.
For the Grey Warden!
It is too easy.
Boy, I did not want to do that, you guys. That was not what I wanted to do. Why did you make me do that? But this is really, you know, it's all about doing what you have to do. The looting is not necessary, but I'm a completionist. What can I say? I want to rifle through everybody's pockets. And there's a couple more elf roots over here. At least as far as I know, no one has trap making. Let's see. Nope. No trap making. Let's see. Liana, Ariadne, Alistair. Nope, and I don't think Sten does either. So, yeah, I think that pretty much is it for Lothering. So, I think we're gonna make it for the road now.
Someone help us!
Oh dear.
You will learn
A
to
little
fear me.
frantic! Oh, I can see more!
Sorry, Alistair.
Oh, this should be going right.
Let's have at it!
You will learn to fear me.
On it.
That's right, Alistair. Knock him down.
Mighty timely
battle it is
arrival
then.
there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Of course. You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here?
Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Of course.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Oh, blood mage.
As you wish.
Sealed letter. Maleficarm regrets. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me, but you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cache is in the study area, middle alcove. Goodbye. Okay. So that'll be in the circle. So yeah, I mean, I think at this point,
let's get started.
You know, Ariadne is, you know, she's sort of like, okay, Alistair doesn't really know where we should go, and he's basically just leaving it all up to me, and I'm not really sure where to go.
Right.
But, I think, you know, she'd probably go for, familiarity, right? So, and I think really the first place that she would want to go, especially after hearing those rumors in Lothering, the first place she would want to go is, of course, back to the Circle. It makes sense that she would want to return to the Circle, just because that's, you know, that's where she came from. That's what she's familiar with. She knows there's a treaty for the mages. And she's like, well, you know, I know these people. I'm sure I could get them to help me. And, you know, it sounds like there might even be some trouble back at the Circle Tower. And that has her a little bit worried. So naturally, she wants to go back and check things out and see what's going on. So I think she probably would make that decision to go ahead and go back to the Circle first thing. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do, though I'm pretty sure we'll be making a stop off at the party camp before that. So, yeah, as always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.